We're sitting in front of the Coffee Shoppe on Broad Street with Miss Jackie Smith, the owner of Coffee Shoppe and Reflections down on Water Avenue. But thanks for spending some time with me. I know you're busy, but we had an unfortunate incident. We had a crime the other night. Can you tell us what happened?
Yes, we did. It was a crime committed against the coffee shop. I received a call from ADT alarm system. That would have been Tuesday morning, so at 2 a.m., and stating that there was a burglar alarm in process at 308 Broad Street, and wanted to make sure that everybody was okay. And I was like, yeah, we're closed, so we're okay, but I do need you to send authorities to let them check it out and make sure that, you know, everything is okay. And I got a call from the Selma Police Department asking me to come down, that there was a broken window, that there had been an attempted entry into the building. So what happened is someone threw a brick through one of the windows here that's alongside the drive-through here.
Were they able to get in the building?
They did not make entrance. They did not.
So nothing was stolen, but
nothing was stolen.
There was an attempt.
And that was a blessing, but at the same time costing me unnecessary money to have one of these big plated windows replaced.
Right.
Yes.
Well, how does it feel when you're violated as such?
It's depressing.
Uh-huh.
You know, I had a hard day yesterday, really just trying to just wrap my mind around it, because if you know me, and you know, I've been at this right here for almost 13 years. I give you the shirt off my back. So
exactly.
You don't have to take anything. If you need a cup of coffee, if you need a sandwich, you know, hey, just ask me for it. But, you know, we work so hard, you know, just to keep the doors open. And stay afloat and, you know, give so much of, you know, blood, sweat, and tears. And then someone just comes along with no interest, no regard for what you're doing at all, and just violates you. It makes you angry.
You know, the district attorney, Robert Turner Jr., has put retail theft high on his priority list of making sure that he prosecutes it. How does that resonate? How does that feel?
That's a great feeling to know that our chief law enforcement officer in this area has made that a priority. You know, we're a small community here. Retail sales tax makes up a great deal of, you know, the city's income. So I know how vital retail is to this community, and for someone to make us feel like, you know, they care about what's happening to us that's not right. You know, the crimes, whether it's theft, whether it's vandalism, whether it's, you know, burglary. We need help. We need help. Because talking to a lot of my colleagues, we're experiencing, you know, quite a few violations in retail crime right now. Yeah.
And that is a problem around here. And as you said, this community, much of the city's income is from retail sales tax. And as you were explaining, when you have to put out to repair, then that cuts into your bottom line. It's hard for you to stay open.
Exactly. And it's hard enough, you know, to keep the doors open and try to deal with the rising food costs. You know, every day these prices are so flexible and so fluid, and they're moving on us. But, you know, we try to keep our prices, realizing that, you know, we're in Selma, we're in a small community. There's not a lot of disposable income here. So you try to keep your prices at a minimum so people can afford to come and patronize you, and at the same time enjoy a smoothie or a good cup of coffee like you and your son have. So, yeah, it cuts into everything that we're doing when we have to, you know, basically just throw away money for nothing. I mean, that was almost what it's going to cost me to replace this window is rent.
Right.
You know, so.
Well, as you said, those big plate glass windows are not cheap.
They're not cheap.
Yeah. But thankfully, that's all. Unfortunately, that's what happened. Any final thoughts?
No, just to my retail colleagues, just like to say, put as many processes and protocols in place as you can to stay safe, to secure your building. We have a camera system, and we were fortunate that they didn't come in and, you know, actually take anything. There has been a time that they broke in and actually took the entire cash register
and
threw it out the window and went behind it. So Could have been a whole lot worse, but at this point, we can't afford to lose anything.
Right.
So
that's another question comes to mind. Are there any changes that you plan on making, or anything that you're going to do to secure?
Yes, and what I noticed is working for another business colleague of mine is he have voice activated cameras on the external portion of his building. So had I had that, when a burglar walks up, it's going to say, "Hey, you're on surveillance.
Right.
You know, what are you doing?" And so that has been a big deterrent for one of my colleagues. So that's my next investment, is to get a voice activated camera, and hopefully it'll scare them away. They know they're on candid camera.
Or in your case, coffee camera.
Coffee camera.
Thank you so much. You know how much I love you, and I appreciate
love you too, Todd.
And
love
thank
Selma.
you.
Thank you.
Yeah, we love
Selma.
Selma.
Thank you to all the support. I mean, we've had people that just call and offer their support and their compassion and their love for what's happening to us and to Selma business, retail environment as a whole. So we appreciate you, Selma. Keep loving on us, keep praying for us, and we're going to keep pushing for you.
Thanks for watching.